Hey folks, quick heads up here. So the market's getting pretty messy right now. AI stocks are getting smoked, Bitcoin's taking a nosedive, and honestly, it's kind of leading the charge for a broader market correction. Even if you're not into crypto, you might want to stick around because Bitcoin usually gives us a sneak peek of what's coming next. Trust me, it started sliding before the rest of the market even flinched. So grab a double-double and let's dive in. Alright, first up, let's talk technical analysis. Shout out to Benjamin Cowan for this one. This guy knows his stuff. Basically, technicals are just patterns on charts that show how investors are feeling. Bitcoin has this thing called the 50-week moving average. Think of it like the heartbeat of the bull market. When Bitcoin dips below that line, investors start panicking a bit because, historically, that's when the bull run ends. And guess what? A few weeks ago, Bitcoin slid below that $13,000 level, and boom, a cascade of selling kicked in. Even though everything around Bitcoin looked solid, more corporate Bitcoin buyers, Harvard dropping millions, and some sweet legislation news, the price didn't budge. So why is this happening? That's the mystery we're gonna unpack. Now, if you think that's wild, just wait till you hear what's happening on the macro side. Stick around, because this is where things get extra spicy, eh? Next up is the macro force, basically the big picture stuff. We're talking global money flows, interest rates, and politics. So here's the lowdown. Japan used to be the go-to place for free money. Investors could borrow yen almost for nothing and invest elsewhere for bigger returns, what they call the carry trade. But now Japan's interest rates are creeping up. That changes the game. Money could start leaving US dollar assets and head back home. And then there's the Fed. They said they'll end QT, quantitative tightening, on December 1st. Sounds good on paper, right? But investors read it as a sign that the system might be a bit wobbly. Mix that with AI bubble jitters, slowing jobs, and K-shaped consumer spending, and suddenly risk assets like Nvidia and Bitcoin start getting sold off. Bitcoin's like the canary in the coal mine here, eh? Because it's super easy to liquidate, even on weekends when markets are closed. Stick with me, because we're not done yet. There's a third angle, something a lot of people might not know, and it's kinda wild. This one's more psychology and community-driven. Some OG Bitcoiners are upset with recent updates. Basically, Bitcoin isn't just money anymore. It's starting to act like a data protocol. You can attach videos, images, all sorts of stuff to the blockchain now. Sounds neat, but the old guard worries it could be abused or make running your own node way harder. Some investors are just sitting out while Bitcoin figures itself out, and that's adding to selling pressure. And here's where things really tie together, eh? The fourth theory is a bit of a game changer. Jordy Visser calls it Bitcoin's IPO moment. Think of it like this. Early investors can finally cash out without crashing the market. ETFs, corporate buyers, and countries buying Bitcoin means there's enough liquidity for big wallets to sell safely. Some wallets have cashed out hundreds of millions. One even processed a $9 billion sale. For these folks, they're happy to take profits now, even if Bitcoin eventually hits $1 million. So basically, we're seeing a wealth transfer from early investors to the broader public. It's slow, could take around 364 days from the peak, but that's the phase we're in. And honestly, this explains a lot of the downward pressure we're seeing right now. Here's my move, eh? I'm not selling my Bitcoin. I think it'll bounce back eventually, no matter the updates or drama. Same goes for my stocks. I'm holding my dividend portfolio, collecting that steady monthly cash flow. Markets will do their thing, and I'll keep dollar cost averaging. But I want to hear from you folks. What do you think is really driving all this chaos? Drop your theory in the comments. Smash that like if this helped, subscribe, and stay tuned. Next week, we'll break down what comes after this wild ride, right here. Catch you later, eh?